What if I told you the reality that you see around you is actually lying to you? Some people call this 3D world the so-called reality that we experience through our five senses. What we see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. And yes, it feels very real. But here's the truth. This so-called reality is only one of many possible outcomes. And if you don't like the one you're experiencing right now, guess what? You can change it. So in today's video, I'm gonna share with you how to ignore the 3D world so you can begin to manifest a new reality, whether that's a different bank balance, a better health, or even a new relationship. Hi, my name is Amy Lin, and on this channel, we talk about manifestation hacks and mindset tips to help you create the life that you desire, not just in theory, but actually in practice. Because it's one thing to know about these teachings, and it's another to actually apply them when life throws you challenges. And just recently, actually, I went through an experience with my fur baby Mojo here that really put these principles into practice. And it's what actually inspired me to make today's video. I'll share that story with you in just a moment. But first, let's talk about why it's so important to ignore the 3D world and why it feels so hard at times. So I hear this from my coaching clients all the time. They will say things like, Amy, my sales haven't been good, or the market is slow. And when I ask them, okay, is that what you want? And they will say, no, but that's the reality. And because they accepted the 3D world as the reality, what happened is that they unconsciously recreated more of the same over and over again. That's why we must stop believing the 3D world. And as Neville Goddard put it, discard appearances, conditions, in fact, all evidence of your senses that deny the fulfillment of your desire. And you want to rest in the assumption that you already are what you want to be. So you see, conceptually, we all understand, but let's be honest, the 3D world feels so real. Let me give you an example. Let's just say that you want to manifest becoming a millionaire, but your bank account is zero balance. Or you want to manifest a healthy body, but you wake up with pain in your body. What you do is you visualize your desired outcome. You feel it as though if it's true, and then when you open your eyes, your current reality hits. Your bank account is still empty, and you still have your chronic pain in your body. And because it feels more real than in what you saw in your imagination, you get pulled back in. And that right there is the trap. We keep repeating the same story, and because we accept the 3D as true, we keep manifesting more of it. So the question is, how do you shift your reality? Well, the first step is a paradigm shift, a shift in your belief. Realizing that the 3D world is circumstances that you see around you, it's not the ultimate truth. It's actually only a mirror of your past thoughts, assumptions, and state of beings. Or sometimes it's even projections of other people's assumptions onto you. And the good news is you can change it, but not by fighting the external circumstances, like what Dr. Joe Dispenza says. That's fighting matter to matter. You don't shift reality by pushing against it. You shift reality by going within, going into your imagination. So here's a simple 3-step process to help you to shift into your new reality. Step 1, you want to reject the current 3D world. When something unwanted shows up in your 3D world, don't accept it as your truth. Instead of looking at the 3D world and let it dictate how you feel, what you want to do is actually you want to withdraw your focus from it, and you want to redirect your attention towards what you do want. Again, in your imagination. And I know some people may call this delusional, but it's not. It's not that you're denying of something that's happened. You're actually simply choosing not to keep on manifesting more of the same. you're actually refusing to give it more power. And you're tuning in into a new reality instead. So that leads us to step 2. Decide what you want to see instead. So consciously choose a new outcome, the one that you truly desire, by telling a new story. You want to go into your imagination during visualization and see the reality that you want. Feel it as it's already done, since creation is finished and all possibilities already exist. What you are doing is that you're actually just focusing on it. Focusing on the outcome that you want with strong emotion is the reality that you're going to manifest into the 3D world. Step 3, you want to persist in the feeling, in that assumption. You want to live in the end as if it's already done, and you can do this during sets or simply in a meditative state. You want to see the vision often, feel it until it becomes familiar. But here's the key. When you open your eyes after you visualize, you gotta know that the 3D world might not shift immediately. It can, but if it doesn't, do not lose faith, because this is where most people give up. I want you to think of it like this, like planting a seed in your physical world. You don't dig it up every day to see if it's growing, right? What do? You water it with faith until it breaks out of the soil, right? And that's exactly how imagination works. This is the real key here. You want to embody the state of your desired outcome, which is the cause, while trusting and letting the 3D world play catch up. And that's actually the effect. Because your inner world is the cause and your 3D world is the effect. And when you focus on the cause, guess what happens? The effect will take care of itself. That is actually the law of cause and effect. And because it is a law, it must happen. And this is how you shift your realities. Just like what Neville said, persist your imagination and it will harden into fact. Or, as I like to put it, your 5 senses show you the past and your imagination creates your future. So now, let me share with you what happened. So recently, as some of you might know, I took a short break from uploading the content on this channel to take care of my fur baby Mojo. I had to rush him to the emergency vet because he was vomiting and having diarrhea. And then on top of that, he twisted one of his back legs and he started limping. So we did an x-ray and thank God there were no fractures, but the vet said it was probably a torn ligament and that it would take weeks and maybe even months to heal. And when I got home, I started to do some research online and I saw that the same thing. Some people were saying that the pet owner is saying that it could take up to months, like 3 months. And in some cases, some dogs, they actually need surgery. And at first, I'll be honest, I panicked. I went into the panic mode and my mind went straight right into the worst case scenarios. So I was thinking to myself, 3 months? No way, that's way too long. Like, what if he actually needs surgery? So on and so forth. But after I calmed down, I caught myself and I reminded myself, if I don't like what the 3D world is showing me right now, I don't have to accept it. I can change it. So this is exactly what I did. The same 3-step process that I just shared with you earlier. So step 1, I rejected the 3D world. I refused to believe that it was gonna take months for him to heal because it was breaking my heart to see him limping, wobbling, and sometimes even falling. And he was walking on 3 legs. And so I chose not to accept that as truth. Then step 2, I decided. I asked myself, okay, so what do I want? What would I like to see happen? And the answer was clear to me. I wanted to see Mojo walking normal again on all 4 legs. And I also wanted to see him running and I wanted to see him happy and healthy. So this is what I did. I went into imagination. I visualized seeing him walking with his little 4 legs and I felt the joy and the gratitude and then the relief to see him healed. And I saw it as if it was done. And it actually even brought me into tears. So step 3 is to persist in the assumption. So I would visualize and I would see him walking. And I probably did it for about 2 days. And guess what happened? This happened literally 2 days ago. I saw him starting to put out his back leg down on the floor. And in the beginning, I thought it was just a fluke because I couldn't believe it with my eyes because he had been limping on his 3 legs for the past 2 weeks. But then next day, he was still walking on his 4 little legs. And sometimes, sure, he would lift up his leg and then put it back down, but he was walking. And since then, he's been healing and recovering and getting stronger and stronger ever since. I can't even tell you how grateful I am, not only to see him recovering, but also for the reminder that I have the power, that we have the power to shift out of fear, to out of the 3D world, out of what we don't want, and then into a possibility, an outcome that we do want to see happen. And within just 2-3 days, it manifested into reality. So here's what I would love for you guys to take away from today's video. Stop giving your 3D reality all of the power. Reject what you don't want and then decide on what you do want. And then persist in that assumption until it hardens into fact. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What 3D circumstances are you choosing to reject today? Drop it in the comment section below. If today's teaching resonated with you, and if you are also a fan of Neville Goddard, just like me, I recommend that you check out my Manifest with Neville playlist next. I'll see you there.